We are back with another episode of Top 5, and as you can see, today we are doing Popeyes. New to the channel, I'm a big fan of Popeyes. I mean, most of these fast food fried chicken places are near and dear to me. But Popeyes is the one that I'd probably say I've eaten at the most because, well, it's delicious. I feel like when it comes to chicken chains, the top 5 is kind of like, a lot of people would say it's obvious, but when it comes down to, for a lot of them, is the sides and how you like to eat your chicken. So, without further ado, let's get into this video. At number 5, we have what I think is just a supremely underrated dish when it comes to fast food places, and that is the Popeyes red beans and rice. Red beans and rice. Make sure you get that right. The red beans should be more than the rice. So some people may not know that, and they see it and they say, okay, well, my rice is swimming. That's because you can actually get this without the rice. You can get it with just the red beans, but it's a popular dish in Cajun cooking, and Popeyes is the only place that I know that serves it. And this was one that I didn't really eat a lot back in the day, but over the years, I've just gotten more and more fond of. I mix this with my chicken, I dip my tenders in it, you name it. But the red beans and rice, to me, yeah, I gotta save this for other stuff. Also, a lot of you in the comment section of all my Popeyes videos say I have to try something called Cajun Sparkle, so I asked them about it. They looked at me like I had a person growing out of my forehead. So I guess that's not in Jersey. Because I sure asked for it. They said, I said, Cajun Sparkle. I wasn't going to say that 2 more times. I'm not saying Cajun Sparkle I just couldn't do it. But they didn't have it. But either way, the flavor on this for a, fast food type of meal, to me, is like second to none when it comes to these chicken chains. And I will sit there and eat this whole damn thing. The beans are kind of, there's not a lot of just whole beans in there. There's only some. And the rest of them has a little bit of like a mushy to it. There's a little bit of spice, but they're seasoned well. I should have got a large. I'm almost done with the damn thing. But I got to save the rest of this. If you never tried these red beans and rice, I highly suggest you try it. And get some chicken with it. Dip the chicken in there. You know there's chicken on here somewhere. I'm not going to sit here and act like y'all know there's some damn chicken somewhere on the list. It's Popeyes. I'm also going to preface this by saying that almost all of the things that I'm naming at Popeyes that I'm doing in my top 5 are all elite. And it was very hard to pick a hierarchy of all of these. I went back and forth switching these. Didn't know which way to go. But my number 4 is tough because I absolutely love these, man. If you don't know what's in this bag, Cajun fries. So inside of here is Cajun fries. This is a small. And similar to Five Guys, when you order a small, you end up with more Cajun fries than you'll ever want. But even with that being said, I would be hard-pressed to find a better fry in fast food. To me, these are top 3, and in no particular order. But they're always seasoned, they're always crispy, and they're one of the few fries. These fries, I don't understand. I know one person doesn't like these fries, and I yell. It's on my Twitch stream. I'm gonna get mad. How do you not like these? Seasoned up, nice and crispy. And again, like I was trying to say before I just got sidetracked. Don't get sidetracked again. They are some of the only fries that I can eat not warm. I can eat these cold. It doesn't bother me. Even though these are fresh out the grease and delicious, they are also one of the few fries that I can eat from fast food. I don't need any dipping sauces. But of course I bought some. Which if you were paying attention, it was here. This is the best sauce. It has to get mentioned. In my opinion, it goes on anything at Popeyes. And I'm going to keep this the whole time. But you got to get the Black and Ranch. They have probably top to bottom one of the best sauce games at any fast food place. But to me, the Black and Ranch, I was only going to pick one, was my favorite. I've been sitting here eating fries this whole time. And never one at a time. And somehow I still have a whole bag of fries. That's Popeyes fries. Love these. Standard. Must come with every meal for me. At number 3 is something that hasn't been out for a long time at Popeyes, but it don't matter. If I'm just eating Popeyes, it's on the menu. We have the mac and cheese. There's only one mac and cheese that compares with this, and that's at Chick-fil-A. But to me, Popeyes has a better ceiling than Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A's is more consistently good. Sometimes you get a bad batch at Popeyes. It does happen. But this is how I like my mac and cheese. Nice little sexy layer of cheese sitting on the top. Congealed cheese. It's seasoned. I mean, it's not really seasoned. I don't really give a crap. It's delicious. It's creamy. As far as a fast food chain mac and cheese, this is one of the few mac and cheeses that's at least close to what I would want if I was having mac and cheese at the crib. It's not there, but from what I understand, they come in bags and they boil it, then they add cheese to the top, and then they bake it off. That's what I was told. I'm sure there's a Popeyes employee somewhere in here that's going to tell me otherwise, but either way, again, I got to save the rest of this because it's got to go on other stuff. That's how I always think about Popeyes. I just think this is, as far as fast food goes, a top-notch mac and cheese. Just my opinion. At number 2, we have what shook up the world at one point, and I wish I was exaggerating when I said that, but it literally shook up the world. We got the Popeyes chicken sandwich. Now, the Popeyes chicken sandwich that I prefer is the spicy, no pickles. I don't like pickles, but it is the one sandwich that it literally changed the landscape of fast food. After Popeyes dropped their chicken sandwich, it put every other place on notice, and they all dropped chicken sandwiches sequentially. Some places already had it, obviously Chick-fil-A and Wendy's. McDonald's dropped one. Burger King dropped one. They all were dropping chicken sandwich. Even Jollibee, which is one of my favorite chicken chains as well, also dropped a chicken sandwich after this. And I'm not mad at that. It put everybody on notice to have the fat filet with a spicy variant. They all have a spicy variant on a brioche bun. And at one point, when it first dropped, they were sold out to the point that people were fighting over a chicken sandwich. And we got a good one today. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Yep. Right into that blackened ranch. You can add some honey to it. Make sure I don't spill honey in my damn car. I did that once. One of the best things. There's a lot of fast food chicken sandwiches out there now. The Chiking was my favorite. It doesn't exist anymore. You know what I'm saying? We got a little bit of the mac and cheese on there. When you get this sandwich made right, and today, it's crispy, it's juicy, it's not a mess. Nothing's rocking with this. Nothing can compete with this chicken sandwich. It's the best. In my chicken sandwich fast food hierarchy, since Chicken has no longer existed, Popeyes has become the best. It is an absolutely elite fast food item. I don't know how many of these I've eaten in my life, but it's an embarrassing amount. With that being said, even all the stuff I just said, I just waxed poetic about this damn chicken sandwich. And it's at number 2. So what the heck can be number 1? And at number 1, we have the GOAT, the Popeyes Diet Coke. Yes, I said Diet Coke. It's the best. Y'all know I was kidding. I was just thirsty. I'll give you the real number 1. OG, man. It's still, to me, the GOAT. It's the fast food Pantheon. It's just what I love. It is the Popeyes regular ass chicken. Specifically, spicy. I get the spicy. If you like mild, knock yourself out. These right here, just, it's what they started with. It's what I still love. Crispy batter. Juicy chicken. Mixing and matching. Batter's always seasoned. At least the Popeyes I go to now. Skin is always nice and crispy. And it's juicy. That's good, man. They do everything very well when you get a good location. But what their claim to fame was when it first came out, and what to me is still the best, is this chicken. Now, jalapenos. Talked about these last video. Some people didn't know that they serve it, so I'm just going to go through it real quick as well. If you ask them, a lot of times when you walk into Popeyes, depends on location, they're usually sitting right in the front. There's a jar, like a big glass jar of pickled jalapenos. Some places have them in the back, so you have to ask for them. But you get 3 for like $1. And what you do, or at least what I like to do, you open it up. I didn't expect that much juice like that. I ain't gonna lie. But that's fine. So it gives it that spicy, briny taste. And you come in with the honey. And you go. Now, Popeyes, more than any other place, has the highest range of good to bad. What I mean when I say that is, Popeyes' floor, when you get a bad location, is literally in hell. Like, it's the lowest you can get. But when you get good Popeyes, I don't think there's many chains that can even come close to what you get. So, location, as I always say, matters. But with Popeyes, it really matters. Now, I found a different location over the years, and this one's in a pretty decent neighborhood, like median income-wise. And this is the one that I always go to now because of that. No, I'm not done. A little black and ranch, just a dollop, just to get. Ever since then, I've had little to no issues with the quality of my food, with the wait time, anything. Save for one time, it was abnormally packed that day. But when it comes to fast food, when it comes to chicken, honorable mention to Jollibee. And I like KFC's chicken. But when you get this done right, there's a reason why people be fighting over this stuff. Because it's delicious. So that right there is my definitive number one. I gotta go to the gym right after this. Popeyes in the system during a workout. Probably not the best idea, but I wanted to do this top 5. It was heavily requested, and I wasn't going to do chicken chains. I just felt like there wasn't many options, but once I started thinking about the sides and kind of how you do things, I completely get it. The jalapeno thing is a must. You can do hot sauce, you can do honey, or if you can find it, I don't know where you live, the Cajun Sparkle, I'm searching for chicken pieces. I ate it all. They got a 3 for $5 right now. I think it's limited time. There's a 3-piece for $5. It don't come with nothing else though, but I just kind of got it like as an add-on. It's hitting right now. Put the damn chicken away, and that's that. But we want to do our top 5. We're doing top 5 of all these fast food locations specifically. So we had to hit up Popeyes. I hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me know what your top 5 of Popeyes. Let me know if you don't like Popeyes, or if you had issues with your location or whatever it is. I'm always curious about that stuff. Again, over the years of doing this, because my channel, the main thing that does well are chain restaurants, I've had the opportunity to have dialogue with a lot of these representatives from a lot of these chains. And I always tell you the truth about this kind of stuff. I'm almost brutally honest with my feedback. They know everything that I have said on this video, I have said to them directly. And that goes for any chain. You know what I'm saying? They don't get like a corporate whatever from me. I tell the truth. And I always try to find the positives, and I try to find definitely the things that need work. And with Popeyes, as I said before, their consistency is their biggest issue. Food quality, service, it's inconsistent as hell. If you took Popeyes and you gave them the consistency, food, service-wise, of a Chick-fil-A, you'd have like the Death Star, Star Wars reference of food, in my opinion. But I still love it. And a lot of people do. I am one of them. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I got a real busy weekend. I actually have to get out of here now. I have to drive and go to a wedding. And possible, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it, but I might film like a blog at the wedding. Like kind of like doing like what I ate at the wedding kind of thing. Because I don't want to not make content. But I got to get out of here. I got to get on the road. So I love y'all, man. Y'all be safe. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.